Welcome, beloved, to my diary. I'm Tatami, and today we're going to just talk about some of my art. I've been making a lot of random crap for the last couple of weeks. That's why I haven't been on social media. I've just been kind of delving into the creative side. I even had a couple friends hit me up and be like, I was about to head over there if you didn't answer your phone because it's just been a long enough amount of time that they were ready to come over here. So I'm glad that they didn't waste their gas money to come over here and find out I'm still alive and just kind of doing me. But it's still really cool to know that there are people who notice when I don't, upload or do anything for a few weeks and they want to come check on me. So shout out to those people because y'all are awesome. Anyways, I found this mini quilt tutorial here on YouTube. I'll put the link in the bio, and it was for a cat at the window, a black cat at the window. So I made two. My daughter likes this one more. I have elements I like of both of them, but I think I could have done better on both. Basically, I chose not to quilt it and make them into a pillow, and they're fucking cute. Let's just be real. Also, I got the message finally from the city of Santa Cruz to be making the altar for October. So I'm really excited for that. This is the piece I've been making for that. It's a black man mining for gold. I hate the idea of mining for gold. I really hated learning about the California gold rush as a California child. And it wasn't until I was older that I could really appreciate the nuance. As a child, I felt like it was just like a rape of the land. Like, for what? But as I got older, I've been able to further appreciate how many historic Black Californians got their start from being forcefully taken over here and then mining for gold themselves and getting gold themselves. And it was the key to their freedom. So, you might see a little something there. And so, yeah, you got his pipe. It kind of comes up into this, it's called big stitch quilting when you do these big stitches to quilt your project. But I don't know if a lot of people do that. I just found it here on YouTube and I really loved it and put it into all my quilts. So there you go. He's smoking. He's getting his key to freedom of gold. And yeah, all that's left is I've quilted it. I've put the backing, everything, I've quilted it. So all I have to do with this little bit about it batting is trim it to size and then bind it, which is kind of the worst part of being a quilter. Okay, so the next part, I did make these little pin cushions out of my figurines. Yes, her entire body is under here somewhere, but it's all squishy. At the bottom is rice, in the middle is steel wool, so that when I push all my pins into here, they get sharpened. And it's good fun. It's nice, especially because her hard body is in there. So I'm sure that doesn't help with sharpening anything. At any rate, I made another one with like a lemon dress and headdress, and I gave it to one of my, I wouldn't say she's a new friend. I've known her on Facebook for a long time, but for the first time, she came over from the East Bay, picked me up. We went to Pacifica, bathed our hair in the sea, salt water in the sea, and it was really cool. So I gave her one of these like when she picked me up, and she was so grateful. Y'all, tell me how she really loved it, especially because I think she said during Hurricane Katrina, maybe it was a different hurricane, she lost like everything she owned in the South, like a bunch of things that really meant something to her, especially dolls. So me giving her, it was an even smaller one than this. It was like half the size. She adored it because she hasn't had a doll in so long, and it just made me feel so affirmed because I was kind of scared to give her one. Because as you all know, I'm reclaiming some of the imagery from that has been used to condemn Black Americans. I've been reclaiming watermelons, and I've been reclaiming Aunt Jemima because a lot of her imagery was kind of bastardized from La Madama and bastardized from imagery Black people tried to create for ourselves all those years ago, century ago plus. At any rate, I made that. I've been making, I made some of these hand bowls. It's called Big Mother's Hands, ritualready.com. So, this one, okay, first of all, I was painting the bottoms of these now, but then I read a review. I randomly decided to scroll through figurines on popular sites like Walmart and Amazon and read the reviews and just see what they say. And someone was talking about the bottoms were covered with felt. So I'm going to start doing that with these. That's why I kind of brought these out. So this is the dark skin and this is the light skin version of Big Mother's Hands. This one's obviously not done. She has no charms on her fingernails. She has no rings on her fingers. This is for one of my close friends. And this one is for somebody who bought it. Not finished yet. Gonna be finished within the next day or so. Okay, before I get into the part that I'm excited about, this is just somebody ordered a rainbow La Madama, and I just think she's so cute. I love how I put the bow on the back of the rainbow one. All of them, I put the bow on the back, but the bow just makes me feel so happy. The cat makes me feel happy, and it makes me feel happy to know, because this was the first one where the bubbles kind of fucked up the bottom, to know that I now have like the felt to put on the bottom, so that's not even a problem. I also introduced a new one to my shop. I haven't even put her up yet, but basically she's for fertility, abundance, those types of things. I got a carved version of her, and she has an amethyst inside of her, and she's going to have something put on the bottom so that she's not just this piece of, resin on the bottom. And I think that's really cool. And also the copper color just makes me happy. Okay, so the thing that I'm really excited that I've been trying to make is, somebody asked me, the person who bought my first quilt asked me to try and dabble in dolls. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so much. I looked at a bunch of patterns. I rejected the patterns. I tried to make my own pattern. That's what we're on right now. This is my first one where I've been trying to make the pattern. We have the real fabric for the skins. We've got dark brown and light brown. But I'm using my black fabric, and also this fabric I bought for it, which unfortunately is upholstery fabric. If you can see, it's got just she's got huge weaving, and it does not help. It makes them a little, their seams look like they're about to burst all the time, and so it's just not effective the way you think. But it was a cool learning tool. I made this little pocket in her chest to stick a crystal heart, which I thought would be so cute, but maybe it won't be, because it's really difficult to, stick your finger in once you've stuffed her. So I'm not sure what I should be doing. I think I should put like something in her neck, like a popsicle stick, and her ears turned out too big, her head turned out too small. But honestly, I still kind of really like her. And once I put her hands are going to be like in the same color, so it's going to look like gloves. Her legs, oh, here's one of the leg prototypes. Haven't gotten too far, obviously, because I haven't, been able to really figure it out. But at any rate, I'm going to just finish this doll, and I'm going to stuff her into my pack with some of my other kind of fails as I've been practicing. And hopefully this holiday season, I'm going to be the most popular for all my friends' kids, and just be like, choose something out of the bag. I got presents in the bag. I want to be that person so bad. I don't know, y'all, I'm like 30 now, so I'm just, in my heart, I just want to be that person who's got a place in the community, who does something like that, who the kids know every time they come to me, I made a toy. And that's kind of one of the things I want to step into in my 30s. I want to be able to be somebody who always has a cute mini quilt made into a pillow, or a cute dolly made from a figurine, or a cute doll made because I have a doll pattern that I've been trying to draw up with different things. You know what I'm saying? I've been drawing them up. I've been tweaking them. I've been trying to do my thing. And I have the fabric now to make the dolls. So I'm going to be trying even harder. I'm going to finish this one, obviously, and then I'm going to try to figure out where I went wrong. I'm going to put some hair on her, figure out where I went wrong, and do better for the next ones. But at any rate, oh, go. Jeez. That's what I've gotten finished. That's what I've been doing. That's about it. I don't see anything else. I'm sure there's something I'm missing because I've been doing a lot of shit. Like, one of my friends tried to, when I said, like, they tried to come over here and be like, we haven't seen you, we're just gonna check on you. I was like, if I could explain it in like the next minute, I would, but I've just been doing so much crap that I just can't even explain it. It's just been too much. It's just coming out of me. It's just coming out of me. I can't control it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's coming next, but I'm just doing the thing. So at any rate, that's me. That's what I've been doing. That's about to hop back into some stuff and see where tonight takes me. May your ancestors and spirit guides be with you at every crossroads, and I'll see you next time.